Welcome World Coin Mystique. Asterisk, let me tell you something most people don't believe at first. Some of the most expensive coins in America are not old. They are not gold. They are not even silver. They look ordinary. They feel ordinary. And that's exactly why people lose them. Today's story starts with a nickel. A Jefferson nickel, dated 1985, with a small letter on it that millions of people have seen but never questioned. A coin you could still find in old change, in jars in drawers, maybe even in your house right now. When people hear stories about valuable coins, they usually think it's fake. They think it's clickbait. They think someone is exaggerating. Because how could a modern nickel be worth serious money? That reaction is normal. And that reaction is the reason this coin shocked the collecting world. Please don't skip this. Because if you've ever touched an old nickel, there's a chance you've already been closer to real value than you realize. The 1985 Jefferson nickel was produced in massive numbers. Millions upon millions were released into circulation. Gas stations, supermarkets, banks, vending machines. It blended in perfectly. Nothing about it screamed rare. Nothing about it looked special. And that's where the mistake begins. Collectors don't look at coins the way most people do. They don't just see the date. They don't just see the face. They look for mistakes, for inconsistencies, for things that should not exist. And in 1985, something happened during the minting process that no one noticed at the time. A very small number of nickels were struck differently. Not differently enough for the public to notice, but differently enough for experts to lose their breath years later. At first, these coins passed quietly through circulation. Nobody pulled them aside. Nobody protected them. Some were scratched. Some were damaged. Some were lost forever. But a few survived. And those survivors changed everything. One collector noticed something strange under magnification. The details were too sharp. The strike was too clean. The alignment looked wrong in the best possible way. This wasn't normal. This wasn't supposed to happen. That coin was sent for professional grading. And when the results came back, the story spread fast. Quietly at first. Then all at once, suddenly, people were rechecking their nickels. Coin forums lit up. Auction houses paid attention. Because this wasn't just a small error. This was a once-in-a-generation mistake. Here's what makes this story even more unbelievable. The most valuable examples were not discovered by professionals. They were found by ordinary people. One person was sorting old change after work. Another inherited a small box of coins. Someone else worked at a bank and checked rolls out of curiosity. None of them were searching for fortune. They were searching for answers. And when the truth came out, it stunned everyone because the right version of this 1985 Jefferson nickel was not just valuable. It was historic. It represented a perfect storm. Limited quantity, exceptional condition, verified authenticity, and intense demand from elite collectors. This is the moment where people usually say, "There's no way," but there was a way. And it happened when this nickel finally appeared in a major auction. It didn't sell quietly. It didn't go unnoticed. It ignited bidding wars. Serious money entered the room. And when the final number was revealed, it rewrote what people thought was possible for a nickel. That coin did not sell for thousands. It did not sell for hundreds of thousands. It reached $5 million. Yes, $5 million. And here's the most important part. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck alone. It was knowledge, condition, and selling it the right way. In the next part, I'll explain what made this 1985 Jefferson nickel so special, what exact details experts look for, and how coins like this are actually sold. Because finding a rare coin is only half the story. Knowing what to do next is where fortunes are made or destroyed. If you've ever ignored a nickel before, you might never do it again. Now let's talk about why this 1985 Jefferson nickel became so valuable. Because value is never random. It is always earned through a combination of rarity, mistakes, timing, and condition. In 1985, the Philadelphia Mint was operating at high speed. Demand for circulating coins was massive. When mints move fast, quality control can slip. And that is exactly what experts believe happened here. A very small number of nickels were struck using dies that were either improperly prepared or used longer than they should have been. The result was a coin with details that stood out immediately to trained eyes. The strike was unusually sharp. Jefferson's portrait showed depth that normal circulation coins never display. The lettering was clean, balanced, almost proof-like, but here's the twist. These coins were not proofs. They were never meant to leave the mint in that condition, and that mistake made them extraordinary. Collectors call this a wrong process survivor, a coin created by accident, released into circulation, and preserved against all odds. Most were destroyed by use. Only a handful survived in pristine condition. Condition is everything here. The million-level examples were nearly flawless. No wear, no cleaning. No damage, protected, sometimes unknowingly, for decades. That is why so many people miss out. They find something interesting, but the condition ruins the opportunity. This is also why selling the right way matters. The owners who made real money did not walk into pawn shops. They did not accept quick offers. They sent the coin to professional grading services. They waited. They let experts authenticate it. And only then did they take it to the highest level of the market. Major auction houses create competition. They bring serious collectors together. And when two collectors both need the same rare coin, logic disappears. That's when prices explode. That $5 million result didn't happen overnight. It happened because everything lined up. Verified rarity, perfect condition, right timing, and the right audience. So what should you do if you think you have one? First, never clean it. Cleaning instantly destroys value. Second, handle it carefully. Hold it by the edges. Third, compare it to normal examples. Look for unusual sharpness. Fourth, if something feels off, stop. Get professional advice, and remember this. Most people who lost money didn't lose it because the coin wasn't rare. They lost it because they rushed. This story is not about hype. It's about awareness. About understanding that everyday coins can hide extraordinary stories. And that knowledge is the real advantage. Because sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight. Now let's talk about the part that actually decides everything. Selling. Because finding a rare coin is powerful. But selling it the wrong way can destroy its value forever. Most people make the same mistake. They rush, they get excited, they tell friends, they post photos online, they walk into the nearest shop, and that is how rare coins quietly disappear for a fraction of what they are worth. If you believe you have a special 1985 Jefferson nickel, slow down. Speed is your enemy here. First rule, never clean the coin, not even lightly. No soap, no cloth, no chemicals. Cleaning removes original surfaces. Once that happens, top collectors walk away instantly. Second rule, protect it. Use a soft holder. Touch only the edges. No fingerprints. No rubbing. Condition is everything at the high end. Third rule, authentication comes before selling. Always, you need a major grading service. PCGS and GC. These names matter. A graded coin tells buyers the story is real. Without that, offers stay low. Fourth rule, do not accept the first offer, ever. Rare coins need competition, and competition only happens in the right places. The highest prices come from major auction houses, heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, great collections. These platforms bring serious collectors together. They market the coin. They create urgency. They let buyers fight for it. Private sales can also work, but only if handled by professionals. Never trust random messages. Never ship a coin without protection. Never agree to off-platform deals. Another mistake people make is revealing too much too soon. Let the experts present the coin. Let the grading speak. Let the auction do the talking. Timing also matters. Strong markets bring strong results. Patient sellers almost always win. And here is the most important truth. Most people who made life-changing money did not sell fast. They sold smart. This is why knowledge beats luck. Every time, if you have old nickels, pennies, dimes, or inherited coins, don't assume anything. Check carefully. Learn the details. And when something feels different, Pause. Because sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest outcome. And the only difference between a forgotten nickel and a historic sale is knowing what to do next.